and another person will start their line and just a mess.
Okay.
Because they didn't take that into account.
So we're just waiting for
I think we're just waiting for
the
them.
operators to start it.
Yeah, our leaders.
But Evan here is going to be running the hero story of Sonic Future.
Yeah, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.
Adventure Battle, right.
We just had a dark story, and this is the hero story. A little more Sonic in this one, and a little more like game-breaking skips. I think the dark story kind of more follows the path you take as a casual runner, like as a casual player, and the hero story, it kind of like breaks the game a little more.
So what time are you looking to beat today?
Well, my estimate is an hour 5.
Okay.
Like that's what I gave them. I wanna do sub 1 hour.
Okay.
Sub 60 minutes. So I think that's totally doable. My goal today is to not get cocky with hard skips. Like if I'm failing something, I don't want to be super like stubborn and keep doing it. I want to be able to
minimize
move on.
the mistakes.
Yeah, exactly. Because I am gonna like die because some of the skips are really hard.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Fair.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right. Here we go. Let's get some hype in the chat here. Let's get some hype.
Hey. So we're gonna start with a snowboarding sequence. Snowboarding on snow. No, snowboarding on concrete. So here we have Sonic,
Oh, classic.
our hero. So in this first level, City Escape, the one thing of like that's really notable is there's like probably one of the hardest skips and also one of the least reliable, because even if you get it perfectly, it only works I think 1/3 of the time. And basically you'll see me like right here. I'm gonna hit the ramp from the side and try to skip half the level by clipping out of bounds, and we'll see if it works. If not, I'm gonna have to take the long way. Okay, let's see if I got it. No, I didn't. Okay, so I'm gonna keep on rolling.
Keep going.
So a lot of Sonic's movement and how to optimize and go fast is to try to stay grounded as much as possible. You're gonna see me in ball form a lot, and that's just because I'm linking spin dashes to yeah, that's just like the fastest way to move Sonic. A lot of these like little rolling hills try to like kick you up, and I don't know, being airborne is super slow. That's not good.
What happened here?
Oh my god. I just got kicked off the ground and falling. Like Sonic's fall speed, he's a really floaty. The physics are really floaty, so you kind of want to stay running or grounded as much as possible.
Ah, so I see what happened there.
Yeah, so I kind of got kicked up. Okay, and now we get chased by a giant truck.
Wow, that's a big truck.
It says gun on the front. If it wasn't intimidating enough. So yeah, you see these little like hills? They're trying to like kick me up, and I'm trying to stay on the ground.
Yeah.
See, I don't like that.
Oh boy.
And I do that by spin dashing right before the hills. So because the camera sub, I kind of got to predict when they're coming.
Yeah, I was like, this is a weird camera angle here.
Anyway, that's not a bad time. But see, like I got 224. It can literally be like 150. I do everything the same, but I get the skip. That's how important the skip is, but it's super unreliable. So I don't know. A lot of runners will like just reset if they don't get the skip.
Yeah.
If they're doing it in their own time, but marathon strats are just you just move on.
That are totally free to play. There's even some Red Bull if you want it too. Who doesn't like little Red Bull? But there's like Street Fighter, Ninja Turtles, Tekken, BlazBlue, Dragon Ball Z, a whole bunch of different games. Again, it's totally free. The event is in support of the Children's Hospital. It's through Extra Life and Level Up Gaming, so there is also a chance for you guys to donate to the Alberta's Children's Hospital. With
the boss battle?
They'll take any
boss
kind
battle.
of cash donation. There is a link if you'd rather use a credit card. Just ask one of the associates. But again, totally free to participate. But it is to help the sick kids at the charms.
Alright. So basically what I tried to do there, sorry, there's an announcement, I couldn't really
Yeah,
talk.
that's really loud.
I just tried to jump on that box and hit him whenever he's vulnerable. He has some invincibility frames, and so there is like a perfect time for that one that people like consistently get, just because you kind of buffer your hits. Okay, so this is our first knuckle stage, between 4 birds. Okay, I think that's this takes a lot of memorization. It's just a lot of like knowing in advance where the pieces are by taking your one hint.
This is RNG?
It is RNG.
Okay.
And there's something like 100 different locations per level for where they can be. So yeah, it's highly RNG dependent. This is not bad RNG so far though. This is pretty good. On a red circle. I think I need a second hint. I'm not sure where that is. Because there's a lot of memorization. Oh, what? Why isn't... Okay, well, that's unfortunate. I just wasn't paying attention. In front of the mountain with the red and green stripes. Okay, that can be a few places, but I think it's... Yeah, okay, it's right there. Okay, 34 isn't bad. I had a death, so it's probably more like 44. But I think I was saved by good RNG, because you saw the last emerald was like right next to the spawn.
Yeah.
So that really helped me. Knuckles levels are definitely the hardest because the hints are really like vague and dumb, and sometimes like one hint can correlate with several different locations.
Right.
So you kind of got to feel it out. It's kind of like freestyle. Okay, and now we start the Tails levels with a boss battle, which is an interesting way to do it. You know, you're just you're a player trying to learn the mechanics of how Tails mech works, and you're immediately thrown against Eggman. It's kind
Not
of
very
like
friendly at all.
yeah, it's kind of interesting game design.
Oh, was that it?
That was it.
That was easy.
It's pretty quick. It's basically just aim forward and shoot is the strat for that level. But now we got our first real Tails level, and that really showcases how Tails moves, and basically Tails levels are all about momentum. So I'm gonna be just kind of like trying to keep moving forward at a slow and steady pace, because there's kind of a max speed you can get with Tails, and you want to just keep that up as long as possible. And one way you do that is by jumping when you have to make sharp turns, because turning normally is really slow. It slows your top speed. Coming up here is one of the first skips. Yeah, it's pretty underwhelming, but I just I just jump onto that ledge like from a gate, and I jump behind here so that it doesn't have to lower, and I can just
Get on right away.
yeah,
Get off right away.
get off right away, exactly. And once the camera changes, I can target a baddie from behind the camera.
Nice. There we go.
That opens a gate early. Have to snipe this guy. This is kind of a run. Unfortunately for like casual viewers, it's kind of a run that's very like intricate, and a lot of the speed comes from the little things that are insignificant and not really noticeable. Like an experienced player will be able to tell like good Tails movement from bad Tails movement. Okay, so here comes the second skip, like identical to the first one basically. Oh, I didn't get
you
it.
missed it, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's fine. It's not too bad. Despite that, still not a bad time. Anything like below 2 minutes is like acceptable.
Mm-hmm.
It's like nothing went terribly wrong. Now what's next? I think,
Stage 4.
yeah, I think it's Metal Harbor that's next, which is a Sonic level. A lot of people's favorite Sonic level, just because it's really fast, really short. And I like it because it's very consistent, I think. It's not it doesn't have any really scary skips.
Metal Harbor, yeah.
Metal Harbor. And I don't know. I think something you'll see a lot in this level is just me using a spin dash jump, and it's
Nice.
it's a mechanic that like basically you just charge a spin dash, and then you use that to get a lot of height, so you can do stuff like this, and skip parts that you'd need like you need the light dash ring to use the rings to later use this as a shortcut, but we can abuse spin dash jump and just do it early. Okay, something that's a theme in this game is loops are really slow, so we try to skip them.
Right, I can see that.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like why would they program that to be solid if they don't expect people to like go through the back of the loop? Okay. This is a bit of a tricky one for me at least. Oh, there we go.
Nice.
So yeah, there's like a countdown. We have 11 seconds to do that. Here's a very casual strategy. You can just get off this early by just mashing A. Yeah. That's something I knew as a kid. I was a speedrunner from birth. Okay.
Straight into speed run.
Yeah.
Goal, there we go. Nice, 130.
130 is pretty good. I think this is a decent game to speedrun just because it goes by pretty fast. There's good variety in that none of the levels take like over 5 minutes. You're in and you're out.
So how many stages are there?
I think they're about I actually don't know the exact number. I never count. I think there's around 20.
20, okay.
So that's why this is like, I think how far are we in? We're 10 minutes-ish.
Yeah, 10 minutes in the 5th level, I think, 5th stage.
Yeah, so some of them will be longer, obviously, and I might have some hiccups along the way, but I think it should be about consistently this pace. I found you, Faker. This is one of the few unskippable cutscenes. But
you have to
if you
watch
listen
it.
here, you'll see him interrupt. Okay.
This is a boss battle, right?
This is a boss battle, Sonic against Shadow. So something you'll see me do is I can just kind of walk into him to hurt him.
Oh, nice.
Just because something you can do is before you spin dash, you hold B to spin dash, and while you're holding B, you actually have the hitbox early. So Sonic will just like be a walking hitbox for a bit, so you can walk into Shadow, and that like kind of confuses AI because you're not attacking him, so he doesn't take any defensive measures. So you literally just walk into him, hurt him, and then he just doesn't know what happened. So the AI kind of bugs out.
That's great.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Blows up.
So now you have to escape.
Now I have to escape. I have 8 minutes. I hope I can do it.
So are you chasing him still?
I'm like trying to get out of here. The island's gonna blow up. We both go our separate ways. We'll sell this later, Shadow. I gotta get out of here. So what I said before about wanting to stay grounded as Sonic, this is one of the hardest levels to do that, just because it's like a really grassy, really knotty level. The terrain's just really uneven.
Yeah, just like right there, right?
So it'll want to kick me in weird ways and pop me up, and I don't want that. I want to be able to do my consistent spin dash chains and just move as fast as I can. Here's one of the places it'll want to kick me up. Let's see if I can. That wasn't very clean. Okay. Ooh, I don't like that. Loops are really slow. I don't want to take the loop. Oh, yeah, okay, I'm just going to do this normally. I don't like taking the loops because even if I'm not doing like a skip, they scare me because this game isn't like super well made. Okay. So we're going to be coming up to one of the bigger skips in the game. I forget what it's called, I'd call it this wall run skip. You just, you set this up just right. I'm going to try to focus and I'll explain after.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't do it. I'm going to try it 2 more times just because I got lives to spare. And if I don't get it, I don't get it. But I want to show it off if I can. But this is where I can waste a lot of time if I'm not careful. Yeah, that wasn't it. This is one of the bigger skips, so it is worth it to like to spend a little time here.
Put some effort.
So let's see. Okay, I got it.
Nice.
So I run up this tree. Now I'm gonna go for the moonshot. I didn't get it. There's no way I got this. Ugh! That's
Oh,
annoying.
almost. Just
Okay.
a little bit.
So let me get this life. One more try, and I'm gonna
Reset.
give up. And you gotta hold me to that. After this one, I'm gonna take the slow way
Okay.
because I can't waste a lot of time here. Yeah, okay, I'm taking the slow way.
That was a good try. You almost got it.
I hate loops, dude. Okay.
There you go.
So basically, what I was supposed to do, you saw almost the whole trick.
Yeah.
The only
it's
thing
the
that
last
was
part, I think.
missing, obviously, was I didn't make enough distance to make it to that one spot. But yeah, the strat is run up the tree, spin dash to the side, and then skip
Hopefully make it to the other
skip a large portion of the level. But now it's out of the way, I guess I can just focus on the rest of the run. Second time we see loops in this game not having backings to them.
Spider-Man.
Okay,
There it is. Goal.
so that was around 230, which isn't bad, but I don't know. That one skip really slows me down sometimes. It's a tricky one, but I'm at least glad that we got to see. So about that tree wall running sequence, how that works is that when you go into loops, they have to like artificially give you more speed
Oh yeah.
so that you can just make it around the loop and gravity
Yeah.
doesn't make you fall.
Yeah.
So what you try to do there is you try to kind of cut through the middle of the loop and then fly past it so that you keep those physics, and then you can wall run because you don't have any gravity on your character.
Right. That's pretty cool.
So it's an interesting and really creative way to manipulate the mechanics of the game. So second Knuckles level, under the chimney. Okay, let me think where that is. That could be one of two places. So I'm gonna first
RNG.
try over here, see if it goes off. Yep, it went off. So that means it's under one of these chimneys. I'm close. Oh yeah, I see it. That's not bad RNG. That's pretty good. Good RNG for me is just getting pieces where I know where they are, so I don't spend a lot of time like.
Wasting time, right?
Yeah.
Looking for them.
Okay, so I think that's at Church Mountain. There are 3 mountains here, and if I commit to one, it'll be a waste if it's not there. So I gotta be pretty confident, but I think this is just in one of the gravestones. Yeah. Okay,
there you
last
go.
one. Suffering from a stuffed nose. This one's kind of funny. This one's like, I think one of these skull tower guys. I think it's one of the sad ones. So where's the sad boy? There's
Right
one
there.
sad boy.
It's a pumpkin.
Yeah. Ghostface Mountain. Okay, so it's not on in this one. It's in the other sad face guy. So where is he at? I forget. Yikes. Okay, well I'm gonna take my third hint. Nose of the that doesn't help me.
Yeah, we already know that.
Okay. So I just need the location of the last mountain. Dang, I'm choking. Where's the
I don't
guy?
see it.
Oh, there's 2. Okay. So there he is. So I think it's this one. Yeah, it's here.
Yeah.
So the hint was suffering from a stuffy nose. So I dig where the nose would be. Yeah.
Nice. There we go.
Okay.
Minor setback.
Yeah, minor setback. We move on from those. I kind of gave myself time to make these mistakes in my estimate, so you're in for an hour-long run. I just don't know where the hiccups will be. Some things will go well, some things won't. So next level, I think, is I think it's a Tails level. I think it's Mission Street. Yeah. Okay. So this is like I don't know. The Tails levels get a lot better after the first one, in my opinion, just because I think they open up a bit, and also you get the jet booster which is what lets you sequence break as Tails. So once you get the your boosters, you can jump a lot higher. You can exploit a glitch, which the glitch basically lets you go a lot higher by buffering the time between your jump and when you use the boost. So you can do stuff like that. You weren't supposed to be able to jump that high that fast. This level's kind of on a timer, because you can only go so fast because you get slowed down by parts like these.
Yeah.
But you can still make like it's a cycle base, so you can still make 0 cycle, 1 cycle. 0 cycle is really hard. You got to have a really good movement, but 1 cycle is super doable for any like competent runner.
Oh.
Yeah, I kind of got messed up there. But yeah, you see me pause because I'm just buffering the time between to get the least amount of time between my jump and my boost to get a lot of height. Okay.
Oh.
Oh no. Okay, well I gotta go the long way. It's fine, it's not a big deal. So I'm gonna make probably the 2 cycle. And I think
No. Is that RNG?
yeah, well no, it's just once I have to take a suboptimal route, I'm less used to that route, so if things start going wrong, they're probably gonna get more wrong. Are you throwing stuff?
I think I hit my thumb finger.
Okay. So this is one of the sequence breaks.
Oh, that's nice.
These levels are super open, so you see a lot of stuff like that where you can just kind of fly through them as Tails or.
It's like the Rainbow Road.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
It's very much like that. Similar.
Hello, Microsoft Store. Just for those of you that don't know what's going on in the theater today, we have a very special event that's in partnership with Level Up Gaming and Extra Life. It is a charity event in support of the Children's Hospital Foundation. There's a ton of 2D fighter games you guys can come play for free. There's also a Red Bull and a little cooler back here if you play some games. Not a bad trade. So if you like games like Ninja Turtles, Dragon Ball Z, Street Fighter, stuff like that, come on back, play them totally free to participate. And you can make a donation if you'd like as well to the Children's Hospital. Just talk to the guys in the back.
2:30?
230 is pretty good. I mean, I obviously had the hiccups pretty early. I'm used to at 2:15, but 15 seconds here and there isn't a big deal. We're still making good pace. So what's next? There's so many levels that I definitely don't have the order memorized. Aquatic Mine, another Knuckles level. This is actually interesting. In the starting cutscene, you can actually try to scope out, see if you get any free emeralds. You can just see off the bat. I didn't get any. So this one's all about raising and lowering the water level to make the level easier. Okay. So this one's in a barrel. That doesn't really help me because there's so many barrels. But okay, this shouldn't be too bad though. Water. So it's in this main room. That's what the second hint meant. Is it in a barrel? Are you lying to me, game? Okay, it is.
Right there.
Something other than a minecart. That is in here. Oh wait, no, that's down here. Yeah. What kind of hint is that? Something other than a minecart. That's. I mean, just as a casual player, that doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah, no,
doesn't help you
I
out.
got that.
Okay.
Last one, right?
Yep. This one is actually just in here. Some of them I have memorized, but there are so many pieces that I think some of them I just have to use my best judgment. Okay. I think it's under here.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
138.
138. That's I think these things, like, you could see, like, a top-tier runner, like a runner much better than me, get a worse time just because of bad RNG. So
yeah, right, it's RNG.
with my RNG, that wasn't great, but in general, that was okay. That wasn't horrible. Because, yeah, super RNG dependent. I mean, luckily, Knuckles levels are not the whole game, so it's not like... It's not, the run isn't, like, destroyed by bad RNG on Knuckles.
Another Rainbow World.
Yeah, this is... So, this is a pretty, like, bog standard racing level. You can get boosts, and I try to save those for when I, like, accidentally crash or stuff. I can turn tails around and drive through the level backwards. That's kind of fun. But something I am trying to do is, like, weave back and forth, because if you're in this drift state, you hear that annoying, like, screeching sound. Well, that's, if I'm in this drift state, then my speed cap gets removed, so I can just speed up infinitely.
Oh, smart.
Yeah, I don't, like, use it to great extent, because if you go way too fast, then it's just, like, you're out of control and you can't make turns, and crashing is slow. But I definitely, like, I don't know, save these boosts and go a little faster than top speed throughout the level. But I don't know. This is usually the point in which runners kind of relax, because it's there's, like, you might gain a second or lose a second in this run, but it's not very consequential. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Doing fine?
Doing fine.
If you're getting bored, you can definitely get someone to sub in for you. I won't hold it against you.
No. I like being on stream.
Word. Well, we probably got all of 4 viewers, so you're famous. You're super famous.
My friend's watching me, so
hey,
send the link to the Discord.
Good stuff. You guys can make fun of how bad I am later.
It's getting tighter.
Dude, my fingers get tired in this in this part.
No kidding. Just use your palm.
Oh, I can give context to this, I guess. That's something I can do. We're chasing the president. We're chasing the president's limousine. I forget what the story is, but at some point, like, Eggman tries to blow up the moon, and I think we're warning the president. That's his limo.
Blowing up the moon, it's just like Zelda.
Yeah, so Tails says at the end, yeah, I found the president. And then in the next cutscene, like, Sonic and Tails bust into the limousine and start, like, yelling at him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
221?
That's something you don't see with, like, the Mario counterpart, is, like, they took some real creative liberties with some of the Sonic stories. Eggman's trying to blow up the moon. I don't know, Sonic and Knuckles are in space, like, grinding on metal railings. It's a good time. Yeah.
Desert area.
Even though it would slow down the run, sometimes I wish the cutscenes were unskippable, just so I could watch Tails and Sonic yell at the president in the middle of my run. But
we won't see that today, though.
Not today. Okay, so here we have the second last, but I don't know. I think it's the funnest Tails level, just because the movement's really fun and there's a few sequence breaks here and there. So here's the first one.
So how to get from a city level to, like, a desert level? Oh, nice.
Yeah, I think you kind of move in the cutscenes. So it's kind of without the cutscenes, it's kind of confusing. It's like, right? How did I get here? Why am I in the desert? Why am I in space?
Yeah, I'm in space now. That's what it is.
Ooh, I don't know if I have enough hype for this because I kind of messed around.
No, you're good. You're good.
Oh wow, I just barely made that. Ooh, whoops.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay. This is going pretty smoothly. The hardest skip was right there where I clipped through the wall. Now it's kind of smooth sailing. Or it should be. Here's like somewhat of a skip.
Oh.
It's fine. I just go over here, go on these pots, And I just jump over these.
Nice.
A lot of this is just memorization, just like I know where to go super well because I play this level a lot of times. I don't know. And something you'll see here, just like the loops, a lot of the walls in this game are false. So you just kind of...
There it is, there it is.
Yeah.
Nice.
I need to go in this direction, so I just kind of fly in that direction. If you go high enough, you can get over a lot of things. Oh, yeah, I kind of messed that up, but whatever. Okay, and this is the end of the level.
Nice.
So that was pretty good. This has been a really solid run so far. It's just like little things here and there. I expect that. I think next up we have it's not another boss fight, huh? I'm trying to think. Oh, I think it's a Sonic level. I think it's the Sonic Desert level, which is Pyramid Cave. Yeah, okay.
Stage 11.
So, this
Halfway.
level is all the Sonic levels are super fun. I love the Sonic levels a lot more. I think that's kind of like the popular opinion. It's just like people play Sonic Adventure, they tolerate the Tails and Knuckles levels, and then they have fun.
They're here for the Sonic, right?
Yeah, we're here for Sonic.
levels.
That's been the
Classic.
yeah, that's the classic like Sega move, is just like include all this other bull people don't want, and people just play the Sonic.
Very nice.
Okay.
Nice.
See, that's like the spin dash jump. It can get you like a lot of height.
And you skip that loop as well right there.
Yeah, we try to skip loops. That's like so much of the game is just trying to skip loops. So now we exploit a glitch that we get with the bounce bracelet, and that's that if you bounce super close to the ground, you get a lot of height. So you can skip over walls and
You can do it. Come on.
yeah.
Let's go.
And skip out of
There we go.
bounds.
Look at that.
See, if you go high enough, then walls stop existing.
Right. It's classic. Classic move.
Okay, and then if I line this up right, I can clip between
Oh,
that
wow.
gate. I don't have to go get the key, so that saves a lot of time. Ooh. And another thing that we're going to see a little later is the bounce bracelet allows me to, same way we got that loop gravity, the weird loop momentum, you can get a weird like bounce bracelet momentum, and that lets you like fly really far. And this is called the snake skip. Let's see if I can get it.
Oh, so close.
Okay. I'm gonna try that one more time.
Try again.
I definitely have the time.
Nice.
Okay. Snake skip. Attempt 2. Hey, let's go.
Nice.
Alright, so appreciate it, man.
Oh,
What?
no.
I got sniped. I got heckin'
Oh,
sniped.
no, you did
I know, the
again.
checkpoints are. That's why that's super tragic, because there's no coins on this route. So, oh my god, that's horrible. Oh yeah, whatever, dude. Now you just get to do my favorite skip again. Hell yeah.
Oh, you got it. No, that's definitely it. That was
Yeah.
perfect.
Alright, it's not a hard skip, it's just super scary. So, I'm gonna try to do this right this time. I kind of bounced off the snake weird, so I'm just taking my time. Okay.
Nice.
Okay, there's kind of scary skip here. Should I try it?
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, okay.
Nice. Don't do a loop, man. Never do loops.
Never do loops, dude.
Oh, so close, so close.
But now I'm all the way back to the checkpoint. Okay, I'm playing it safe. Playing it safe. This is too much time I'm wasting on Pyramid Cave.
Oh, we gotta go back here?
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
No way.
It's pretty brutal. I gotta do the snake skip because the other way is just super slow and dumb. But I won't
you
try
got
that
it, you
last
got it.
skip again.
Oh, just barely.
Yeah, that was
That was a pixel. That was a pixel right there.
That was what that was. Where am I?
Oh, nice.
Okay. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna play it safe this time. I'm not gonna do the same thing. That was so dumb. I shouldn't have gone for that. It's not even like a hard skip. It's just under pressure. Okay.
Yeah, let's go. Nice.
So I'm just gonna go the slow way. I'm gonna take the loop.
Okay.
I don't trust these loops, man. They kick you off in weird ways. But yeah.
There we go.
Okay. What's next?
We're about to hit the road
I think-
record time.
Yeah,
34
we're
minutes.
definitely. I think we probably just passed it.
Just 1 second.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think next up is Knuckles levels. It's like I forget what it's actually called, but it's the Knuckles Desert level. Death Chamber, yeah. It's probably the hardest Knuckles level, just because navigating this place is horrible. Okay, Bugs defense. Bugs defense. Okay, I want to say that's in the middle.
All right, so how far are we into the game now? I'm just.
Oh
kinda
shit, I
confused.
forgot the thing.
Okay, so
We are like probably like 2/3 in, or like a little more than 2/3.
I see.
Yeah. This is like the second last Knuckles level.
Okay.
Room with 9 flames. Okay, that's in the middle. So these levels are pretty RNG dependent.
Yeah.
It's
I
gem
understand
placement's
that
also a lot of
they,
memorization.
I heard they require like a lot of like. Well, they like the items change position all the time, right? So that's why you need a lot of memorization.
Yeah, and also like one like you base it off hints, and one hint can correspond with multiple different locations for the actual emeralds you're looking for. So that's why it's kind of spooky, sketchy. So I think this one,
I would
Bugs
suspect
defense
if
is
you were
what
doing a
this is called.
casual playthrough of this, it would be kind of frustrating.
Yeah, it's super frustrating because you end up just like flying around, basically relying on the radar and not using the hints at all. Three tails.
Brendan.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Yep.
2 red flags. That tells me it's in the red room. I'll take a third hint, sure. Yeah, okay. Oh, camera, please. Where am I? Okay.
That was a little weird there.
It's the same kind of Lacatil camera system where there's like someone following Knuckles around with the camera. So Scorpion near the red room. On the path near the red room. Okay, so I think that means it's okay. Oh, is that not right? Oh.
Oh, that's weird.
I'm sorry, I'm trolling. Holy whatamoly, where is this piece? I am so confused. I thought I knew where it was. Oh, Scorpion. So it's one of the tiles, but it's not, because it's 3 tails, 2 red flames. I am like super confused. Something I can do, I can reset the piece. Cause yeah.
I'll reset the level.
Yeah, this resets the RNG, so.
Okay.
Cause that one's
Would
slowing
some
me
runners
down.
do that if it's like really bad RNG?
Yeah, some people do that from the beginning, or just because this stage is like so hard to navigate sometimes. That yeah, some players will like just abandon bad pieces, but not to the extent I am. I think that was like, yeah, that was pretty bad. I think I got. Did I get the same piece twice? I don't think I did. I don't think that makes sense. Okay, so on the path to the.
I find it so weird that like Knuckles flies in the air like I don't know, DBZ character, just like that.
Is it like a DBZ character? I'm not a big Dragon Ball guy, so I guess I know it more as the Knuckles glide.
Well, I'm just saying it's just like he's just kind of flying. in the air like that. It's kind of weird to me.
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense. He doesn't have any wings. He's
Yeah.
an echidna. Echidnas don't glide.
Well, I don't know if hedgehogs go that fast either, so
Yeah.
that's kind of that logic doesn't really work in Sonic. Universe.
Yeah, they're taking creative liberties for sure. Okay.
And from my understand, he's like a guardian of all the Chaos Emeralds, but he's really bad at his job.
Sorry, what's that?
He's really bad at his job at being a guardian of the Chaos Emeralds.
Yeah, he keeps losing it. That's super legit. I mean, you don't have conflict if he's good at his job, you know?
Yeah.
So Angel Ring, characters, Stone Statue of Pyramid Cove. Okay, so it should be like, these are the characters it's referring to. I think it should be like making its rotations here.
I find it funny that they're all like Dr. Eggman faces.
Yeah. He's a little vain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got stumped by these pieces. So, come on, give me the hint. Oh my god, did I get all three? Oh, I did. Oh, I see it. Dang. Okay, well, at least I hit the worst time for Pyramid Cave. I don't think I can get something worse than that. Okay, so next I got a boss battle for Knuckles. It's King Boom Boo. So this is kind of like a gimme. It's a pretty like easy execution wise. It's just kind of a you do the boss fight in one cycle where it would usually take 3. That's where it's optimized.
The lip syncing and dubbing of this game is kind of weird. I mean, sometimes like you see Sonic talk and his mouth never really opens.
Yeah, well, how it is it was synced for the Japanese voices.
Yeah.
And then they didn't do anything different for the English, and they didn't even change like the animation times or anything. So a lot of times what will happen is they'll interrupt each other because there's not enough space in the scene for everyone to have their time talking in English. So that's the explanation for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So yeah, basically we just try to we use speedrunning strats to move faster than we usually could, so that we can just get it all done in one. Because usually he's too fast for you, and you have to he like runs away and then turns big again, and then you have to do the fight in cycles, but you can one cycle it.
Interesting.
Okay. Egg Golem. Basically, I'm trying to do this like bounce glitch where I get a lot of height. It's pretty frame tight, so I don't know. The success of the of this level just depends on how many times I can get this little trick off. Bounce really high, hit him, bonk him on the head, reset. Not much else can happen in this level. Okay, so that's good.
Wow, that is a fairly high bounce.
Yeah, so you see that little ledge? Yeah. Basically what I'm trying to do is spin dash forward and do a bounce before I hit the little ledge. Okay, so now he should do the same attack. Yeah, he does this. I jump to the side. Oh. Oh, wow, I didn't hit it. It doesn't matter, I got the spin dash jump. Oh. I got too cocky. Okay. Hit me. Oh, wow. Maybe I can get the spin dash jump again. Nah. Wow. I just keep getting hit by that. Wow. There we go. I don't know why that happens, but you can, if you sink in the sand before the, it like speeds up the ending cutscene. Maybe just like the death screen is the same as the success screen or something, or the triggers are similar.
Okay.
I'm not sure what that is. This is Eternal Engine. I don't know. I made a comment before about how the dark side of this, I don't know, it lacks a glitch that lets you like the difference between the dark side.
Oh yeah, that lets you like skip like almost half the level. Or
yeah.
something like
So
that, right?
so basically, I'm if all goes well, I only have to play half of this level because it's half of it's like an auto scroller. It's like it's on rails, and that's just no good at all. So that part I skip by just kind of falling through space.
I think
a
I
lot
kind of
faster.
saw what the dark story was literally on rails. Like we think of like speedruns, it's literally on rails, meaning that's just like an auto scroller, but this is literally on rails scrolling.
Yeah, it was Eggman was stuck on rails.
Yeah.
So
And I think after this, wasn't that like the Sonic level where you like literally fall through the floor and then like
there are 2 levels in the last like 4. 2 out of the next 4 levels are going to be me falling through space. Yeah. And like skip because they're so open. They make these space levels really open so that they can have like good verticality.
Yeah.
But a consequence of that is if you don't set up your kill planes correctly,
Yeah.
then people can just like fall through most of your level and just make it to the end. So yeah, this was kind of, I think it just makes sense that if this is like early 3D days of oh my god, of Sonic, that they wouldn't have these things patched out yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's coming up right here. I try to clip in between that little thing on the side and the wall, and that'll let me fall into the nothingness of space. It might take a few times, but
Yeah.
it's definitely worth it to just keep going on with this skip. Because the alternative is an auto scroller that takes forever.
That takes.
Yeah, okay.
And given how much, you have infinite time, so.
Yeah, okay. Basically, I let Tails like glitch out like 3 or 4 times there, and then I know it's not gonna work. Yeah, okay. Like this thing is kind of half execution, half, I don't know, the game cooperating. So, we'll see what's up.
RNG hasn't been working too well today.
Something else that can happen is that if the door opens, it can kind of like kick me out. Okay. So I just line this up. There we go.
There we go. Do you have to boost in a certain rhythm, or
No,
are you just doing to the music?
I am.
Okay. Because I was like, this sounds kind of familiar.
Just because you have to fall in this direction, your height doesn't matter.
Yeah.
There'll be like a on-screen cue for where I am. Yeah, that's it. These towers. So this indicates the end of the level. I fall. I should hit a floor. I walk over here, fall through the ground, and the goal ring's right there. I did it.
You did.
Good job, Tails. You did good. What we at? We're at 47. Yeah, this is about
it's
on pace for my estimate.
Hour 10, right? I think I remember.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got some time. Hopefully these next few levels go well, because I don't know. I definitely practice these last few more than anything else because they're very like dense with they're very dense with tricks and dense with
Yeah.
skips.
I definitely remember the last time you ran this game. We had a lot of issues with the Sonic falling through the.
Was that where I? Yeah, there's a few places where I can stumble. Sometimes it'll go clean. Sometimes I'll mess up a lot.
Yeah, but I think you actually ended up gaming over on that Sonic, but then you kept trying until you got it, and you did get it eventually. So.
Yeah, well, some of these levels are just super not worth going through because it'll be like 5-6 minutes if I go through them normally.
Yeah.
Between the floating containers. Okay, that's like over here. Oh, it's over here. So this is the last Knuckles level on top of the drilling tower. I think that's down here, if I'm not mistaken. Because these look like drilling towers to me. Yes. Okay, good. But which drilling tower is it? It's this one. So this level is kind of all about... How do I get up there? I'm sorry, this is like a casual playthrough right now. How do I get up there? But I think I can just... When I jump off, I think I gain a bit of height. But, I guess I'll just play it safe and get some height over here. This last Knuckles level is all about only going down when you're absolutely certain. Because, I don't know, height just takes time. So the longer I spend going down then up, then down then up. I want like good RNG is getting a high piece early, and then the rest of the two you just have to descend.
Okay. Do you have a limited amount of height, flight with Knuckles, or can you fly indefinitely?
You definitely have a you definitely descend, and actually a strat is sorry, I'm just gonna focus on getting this last piece because it looks like it's also down here, and I don't. Yeah, it looks like I probably don't need the hint. Yeah, it's in there. Okay, so something that with the Knuckles levels is Knuckles will glide and slowly descend, but then at some point in this glide he'll start descending a lot faster, so you want to kind of like stop gliding and start again so you get that same... so you can retain as much height as possible.
Okay, so it's like SNES and Aladdin with that sheet, where you just keep repeatedly opening the sheet so you can gain
exactly
more gliding.
Exactly. Okay, so now we have the Rouge boss fight. This is another unskippable cutscene. There's only a few, and typically they're like these showdown situations that you have the same thing with Sonic and Shadow. But yeah, the most important part is right here. I have to dive down, avoid her kicks, and then just spam. Okay.
Wow.
Get away from my emeralds, lady. So yeah, that's all we see of Knuckles. I think now we just have one Tails boss and 2 Sonic levels left. I think we start with Crazy Gadget, which is Sonic. Yeah, the 2 Sonic levels have 2 pretty crazy skips. And because Sonic in space is just really nutty. And he has the mechanics to just skip these levels entirely, same with Tails.
Yeah, I think this was the level that...
It's either this one or the next one that I had the difficulty with, but hopefully it goes well.
Yeah.
Okay, flip that switch. Did I make that? Yes, barely. Cool, so get some coins for insurance. So basically, I have the left gravity where I shouldn't, so I try to like keep that through this little sequence so that later I can abuse it and just fall through the level right up here. This is kind of the hardest part because you kind of have to navigate through space when the camera angles aren't great, but
Hello, Microsoft Store. In support of the Children's Hospital, we're holding a gaming event today where you can come and play some 2D fighter games for free. There's also some Red Bull if you play games as well. Some prizes
Nice.
and
Oh, yeah,
things
there
like
you go.
that. Like I said, it's
Okay.
totally free to come try out some sweet fighting games like Dragon Ball Z or Ninja Turtles, Injustice, some pretty cool games like that. And again, it is for the Children's Hospital to help a bunch of sick kids get better. You can make a donation with cash to the guys in the back of the theater, or there's a link you can go to if you want to use a credit card. But like I said, it's a free event. Anyone is welcome. You just have to go back to the theater and try out a bunch of games.
So that's what I was saying before. Things never go 100% good
Yes.
or 100% bad. I got that one on the first try, but you saw me really struggle earlier.
Yeah,
in
I
that
remember.
Knuckles level. Oh no, get out of there. So I kind of started this one off rough because you can start this fight by just walking up to Eggman, shooting him in the face, because he doesn't start moving until you do. But once things kind of get more chaotic, this actually becomes a pretty hard fight. Yeah, because he can just spam that big laser and you kind of can't move Tails out of the way fast enough. But now I can show you how it's supposed to be done. You just run up to Eggman. He has to start moving until you shoot for some reason. And you just kind of pivot around him, shoot him when you can. Try not to hit him with a big fist, because then he gets more space to shoot his big laser. Oh no, please. Oh my god, it's so big. Dang.
He certainly likes firing that big laser.
Yeah, well, that last one is kind of how it's supposed to go.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think there's probably some intricacies I don't really realize in that level, like where you're positioned, and so you don't run into walls and have the camera glitch out on you. Yeah, I think like you want to keep things simple in a lot of these levels, because if you overcomplicate things, then you have to fight the game's mechanics. Anyway, this is the second last level of the game. Final Rush. One of the hardest skips is in this level. It just involves you falling through space and navigating yourself towards the goal ring. Yeah. Okay. It's definitely a lot faster than going through the whole
falling,
level, though.
yeah.
Yeah. So, and it's near the beginning, so it's a little more forgiving. So I think that's why there's been so much development on this trick in particular. Yeah. And we ran out of lives there, so I gotta just restart.
Try
But
again.
so I'm gonna try to focus and make sure I don't. I can get this done as quick as possible.
Yeah, not a problem with that. Probably have to press the timer pretty soon after this level.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
And is Sonic gonna burn through the atmosphere?
So this is where we can burn or not burn.
Yeah.
And it looks like we didn't burn, so we're going to fall through a bit longer and then see if we have enough height. So basically what I did there is I tried to just count so I know if I'm moving around the kill plane. And I made it around the kill plane, but now I need to know if I went too far and didn't get and didn't cut it close enough. So I'll know when buildings appear in the distance.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'll know if I have enough height to get to the goal ring. So we'll see.
Oh, there we go.
Let's see. And this is another place where I might hit a kill plane, but I think I'm good. And this is close. This is definitely going to be close. Oh my god. Oh wow. I don't know if I made this. Yes.
Oh,
Okay. Good.
excellent.
Good. So now it's the run's pretty much over. I just have to fight Shadow. Unless I'm super trolling, it should be. Yeah.
I'm gonna go hit your timer.
Sounds good. He'll go. He'll have red life, and then the next hit will kill him. Yeah. Time to find out who the real hedgehog is, and who's the faker. I mean, we just saw earlier that Sonic was the faker, but now I think it's Shadow. Yep, time. Cool. Ooh, very good. Okay, thanks, guys.